Right, here we are. Our attempt to unblock a very salted engine, apparently. The mechanic had a look at it, but he can't do it till next Tuesday, and that's going to cost me a fortune to stay here till next Tuesday. So the idea is either to take the manifold off. He said that you can see all the salt build up, which is very true, you can. But first, what I'm going to do is undo the hose and then pour citric acid in, and then go for dinner. And that's the main thing, go for dinner and see whether that solves it for now. And we'll backfill it as well, so we'll try a couple of things before we actually start dismantling stuff. Yeah, you're alright, Danny. Not a problem. It's later on when I've got to crawl in and get stuff out. That's when the problem arises. I could put 2 in, couldn't I? Because it's not going to make any difference whether I put 1 or 2 in, is it, really?
You've only got 1 shot at this, yeah?
Well, yeah, because after that, if it doesn't work, then we'll have a go with the... It doesn't say anything about removing salt, you know. It just says scale. It doesn't say anything about removing salt at all. No, I wouldn't.
It actually says for washing machine.
Yeah.
Of the full contents to the empty machine.
Yeah.
Did you not price the brick acid in there, no?
I've got oxalic there. Not even going in that, Danny.
There's not enough to get it in?
No.
How much have you got in so far?
Less than a cupful.
There's no other access point to get this in?
Nope. Let's seal that off. What I'll do, I'll try, what did I do with that hose again? I'll try put the hose on the other side and try and get that in. You know, the way we're backfilling it. It's too small. That's too small.
Didn't see the piece of hose you're talking about.
I connected a piece of hose. Remember I reverse fed it? And I had a piece of hose to reverse fed with. Should have loads of hose somewhere. What's the code again?
3814.
Definitely 38.
3814.
Need to write that down.
Yeah. 38.
Yeah. Well, it's not it, but it's another piece of hose I can use.
So where you've poured this acid in now, we can't get any water through that.
Can't get any, no. And that's where it needs to go. It needs to go on the top there.
You can't tap the casing with a small hammer or the end of a spanner.
That won't do anything.
Not anything like that.
Oh, I forgot all my chargers. I'm cracking up, Danny.
You got power either on me?
Yeah. But I've got my chargers for my phone. I might have one here. In fact, I should have one here. I usually leave one. My GoPro's just...
So that's what we're missing as well. My pilot book is in here somewhere.
Is it, yeah?
It's got my name in it.
Always wise, Denny, always wise, I tell you. Especially with Lee and I, because we both get the same stuff.
Yeah.
We both got the same sailing gear and everything. And the amount of times I've walked away with his gear, or vice versa.
I think I've got everything now. The pile of books, the Tidal Atlas, all my charts, and all my navigation gear, and divided and everything.
Right.
On.
Yeah. Let's get some height for that.
What's your eyes now?
Can you just put that in while I keep an eye on it? Can you hold that thing as well?
Yeah. Say when?
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what's in the holes now, it's going out.
I think that should do it, eh? Put that up there for a minute. The black bag up there, Danny. Oh, you brought it down.
Yep.
In there should be an Allen key. I don't know whether you can see. Hey, I'll just pass it down. It's filthy in there.
That's an empty bag, I don't know what.
Yeah, that's just to put things in. Keep it.
Taking out the WD-40 and then putting it on there.
Yeah, okay. We decided to drip feed it. It seems to be going down, so it's obviously pushing it through somewhere, and then we can try it when we come back, see how that works. Take 3. Take 3. Hopefully this will work this time, and we'll be sailing back tomorrow. We can only ask.
What's this?
Yeah, so there's the not our crew, but our send off crew.
Oh yeah. And you bought some tickets. You won.
GoPro.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you?
What do you do? Denny's going to sleep. You going to sleep?
No, I'm just looking out there at the weather. See whether it's rain's going to roll in.
2 minutes to 9.
2 minutes to 9. And we have everyone's aboard. We're sitting here, we're trying to get the iPad working so we can watch the match. I don't think that's going to happen because I've got no signal. I should have bought that the other day. I've got the engine running, water's flowing, so far so good. The idea is we'll run this for an hour and then we'll feed ooh. We'll feed some more citric acid in, leave that to drip in overnight. But you can see there, that's on tick over. That's not bad at all really. So happy with that. So hopefully we'll leave, we're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, we'll leave about 5:30. And yes, all's well at the moment. Crew fed and watered, well watered I would say. And we had Duncan and Claire and Lauren who came to join us, which was so nice. Great to see the whole family together. We had a great night and we ate in the Mulberry, and yeah, all good so far. We're just waiting now for the hour to be up, then we'll top it up with citric acid, leave that to run, and then we'll start it in the morning. 5 o'clock and we're take 3 as we're off to the River Dee. There's our sunrise this morning. Slightly misty. Forecast is fog at some point, but hopefully we should be alright. Let's see how it goes anyway. See how the morning goes. Fog came in ultra fast. No sooner we'd been down, had a cup of tea, and then next thing you know, the fog was coming in. Fortunately there was very little wind, so it was dead easy to get out the marina. Last time we had a bit of trouble because of the wind blowing us sideways, but this time it was very easy thanks to Gareth, who sorted out all the lines, and we were away. Next thing you know, we turn and there's the fog. Thick fog. You couldn't see the other side of the Conway, River Conway. We went out. Fortunately, we had navionics to go by, and that kept us in the mainstream, and we were able to sail right out, right over all the sandbanks. We left just about 6:15. We left the pontoon, and that was enough to get us on the ebb going out. So we had some assistance. Obviously we were under engine because we had no wind for the sail at all. Mind you, it's difficult to navigate in fog with sails. So yeah, that was it on the way out. Denny and Gareth on the lookout for any buoys or any boats. We had the foghorn going, which was great. Standard Horizon comes complete with foghorn and PA system, and that was really handy in these conditions. Hopefully that sun's going to burn off the fog and it'll be clear by the time we get sailing. Hopefully we'll be sailing. Forecasters for a northwesterly, although the Met is saying that it's going to be a northeasterly again, which could be a pain because that means we're going to have to motor again. So I'm hoping for Windy's prediction, which is a northwesterly. We slipped our lines at just gone quarter 6:15. As you can see, the fog continues. It's now coming up to 6:10, and we're making steady progress. Water's coming out all right, but we've still got a lot of smoke really. Yeah, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Hopefully it'll be fine to get us home with. Mist is beginning to clear now. That fishing boat's taking a shortcut across there. Yeah. Jenica up. We slipped lines at what, 6:45? 6:45.
It is 7:15.
Yeah. No, it's 7:15 now, but we slipped signs at 6:45, didn't we? We cast off at 6:45 this morning. Part way along the Great Orme now. It's one of these things that takes forever to go round. But this area is notorious for pots. You get them all over the place. Normally the inshore ones are quite well marked, but you get quite a few little tiny ones, even black ones or green ones, and you can't see them in the sea. I don't know why people do it, that's all. You know, it's anyway, that's what we get. It started to go along the length of the Orme now. We've come around the corner, and this will take forever now. It's 7:30, and we're only doing 2.4 knots now. We've got the tide against us. We still haven't got any wind. Oh, sorry, the wind indicator says we haven't got any wind. The sails are saying something different. Only very, very light knottage. Maybe 1 or 2 knots tops of wind, but it's helping the engine, and that's the main thing. Look, Mum, no hands. We finally got our auto helm working, only because we're under engine and we've got no wind and we've got no sail, and Denny's bored, and now he can smoke his pipe in peace. And his pipe in peace, and yeah, we're all just sitting here now, very calm, still very misty, and it's only 8:30. 8:30. It's not doing too bad, and we're not doing too. I don't know what our speed is. What's our speed?
2.2.
2.2 over ground. The tide is against us though. That'll speed up, to be honest with you.
Oh, 2.9.
2.9, that's not bad. Yeah, 2.9 is not too bad. As I say, the tide's against us. Got another 4 hours before the tide turns, and then we should be alright. And then it should push us along, hopefully. A perfect day for dolphins, but we haven't seen any. Black plastic bags with ripples on them to avoid copyright of bin bags. So that's exactly what we've got at the moment. Zilch wind.
2.5 knots.
Oh no, 2.5 knots of wind. That's on our wind indicator that doesn't show anything, mind you. But we're moving along. In fact, no, we've got about 1.7 out of the sail, because without the sail we were doing below 3 knots. So yeah, we got some wind. Not. That's just like almost glass now.
On this course now to the intercept.
Yeah, well, just until we got the end of that spit, Denny, and then turn to port. Hard to port, really. What's our depth?
4-4.
Yeah,
4-3.
4-3. It's been bobbing around above 4 for a while.
You see, that's the problem. We're coming past. We're going to the fairway, boy, and we need to be this way for the channel. I don't see much. They're not seals. They're not wildlife. Well, I suppose they are. The canoeists. This is the round the Hillbury canoe race. Well, not a race really. Paddle back. While we were at anchor, it was great to see them coming in. They all had a big party at D Sailing Club, which we hosted. It was excellent, actually, really good. But we had to allow them to pass because we were stuck on anchor because we couldn't go any further.
No, I've not done this before with clairvoyance on the end and Constance. So I'll have to suss them up once we get down there.
Safely back on the moorings, it was time to get back and sort out the van. So I cycled back to Conway Marina where I picked up the van. That was a hell of a cycle ride though. I had 2 flat tyres. Fortunately, I managed to stop at the bike hub on the way, and they sorted it out for me and enabled me to continue on to Conway. I had strong winds against me, waiting for northwesterlies to push us home, and we had none. And then I cycled in to Conway, and I had northwesterlies against me. That's typical. Anyway, that's the end of our sail to Dunleary, all sorted now. Thanks for watching, much appreciated. Take care, everyone.